Heidi ho there, everybody, and Oversoul here, and welcome back to, what the hell is this again? Oh, yeah, Nobody Wants to Die. I almost called it Nobody Wakes the Deep. And wait, that's not right. Uh, I recorded both these episodes back to back, but I took a little nap in between them, so my brain did a little factory reset. I guess if I took a nap between them, then it wasn't really back to back, was it? Anyways, whoa, hello.
I recognize this body. It should belong to an actor with his throat slit. Right in this one? Age 21. Some unknown kid.
The former owner of the stabbed body.
The youngest bodies possible. No certificates.
So what, are they just grabbing poor and homeless young people off the street, killing them and using their bodies as replacements for rich people? Kinda is like a version of Get Out.
They're all at the first subscription age. If they didn't pay it, they could lose their bodies. But Icarites, why isn't anyone looking for them?
Orphanages. That's why Green and Coven funded them so generously. Only until they turned 21, of course.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's messed up. That's all the messed up.
All those innocent souls.
Where are their Icarites?
You already know that. The actor was hung up on them.
Motherfuckers.
Wow, really? So that was real Icarate he was hanging from.
Gee, we go back to the beginning. Edward Green. What did you have on him?
Look around. Do you really think anyone would need more than what you see?
Fucking Icarite transmitter.
You want to try it out?
Fuck you. I'm not like them.
It's definitely some space-age torture shit.
Green was probably using the recordings for blackmail.
No matter how much evil was around, Green would still grab them by the balls.
Better focus on you. You have your 5 fucking minutes of fame.
I warn you that I may disappoint you.
Wait, what? This is Green. Senator. Attacking his back.
He's the one killing them all. It doesn't make sense.
Makes perfect sense to me.
Did you force him to do it?
How the fuck did you do that? What did you have on him?
That's your job. I don't want to get overly involved. I'm not your cheap little slum secretary, Sarah Kai.
What? How the fuck did you get her full name?
Did you think you're the only one I spend time with?
So he's been talking to Sarah, too.
You there? Fuck. I've restored the power. That should work. If you do anything to her, I'll find you and take you apart piece by piece.
Don't keep me waiting.
Oh, sounds like we have to get the hell out of here.
I'm just wondering, since you saw what Green's guests were capable of, will you trap their souls in rotting bodies?
Fuck you.
Or will you let them return to Olympus like nothing happened?
What did you do to her?
Glad there's a sprint button.
This much gel could blow up the Senate.
You can punish them.
I will find you.
Do you think anyone will find them here?
If I shut them in here,
Yes.
and the victims?
Maybe they want revenge.
What kind of sick game is this?
Or leave the door open. Your friends will find everything, and it'll blow over in a week.
What? Wait. God damn it.
The silence in my earpiece was even more overwhelming than my own stupidity. When I was gallivanting in hell, the murderer emerged from there to get Sarah. How could I let myself be tricked like this? Revolved around you, idiot. Says that they're fucking with you. Remember that already.
I'm not even sure the significance of the choice I just made, to be honest. Oh, is that the Statue of Liberty? Or what's left of it?
I knew more or less where she lived, but not how she lived. I would say below poverty line. If not for the fact that I've crossed the poverty line 100 levels up. Somehow I have to find her. Sarah needs electricity, and lots of it. These converters look new. Let's see. These cables come out of the converter. Sarah, where are you?
Whoa, why did it do that? It jumped back for some reason.
Even from here, you can smell the deadly stench of the slums. How can you live here?
Not like she has a choice.
Electric current powers up the antenna. It must be operational. Sarah needs to communicate somehow. I need to get a closer look.
Oh, we're gonna land the car. I think it's been a while since we've touched solid ground, isn't it? That wasn't part of a building anyway. That was that looked like a rough landing, not gonna lie.
Lady Liberty, down in the dirt. At least she stayed right here with her people. No one else did.
That's giving Planet of the Apes vibes, that's for sure.
The cable draws the most of it.
Alright. Where are you leading me, little cabley wavelies? Up the stairs, then.
It has to be here. I hope I'm not too late.
Sarah?
Ooh. Things are happening.
The murderer wanted to pull me into a maze, get me drunk with fear. But I had nothing to lose, and had been drunk already for a week.
Right. But drunk on what? Alright. Underground we go then.
What is this place?
I've never seen anything quite so building in the I don't know. I haven't seen a place that wasn't this technologically advanced in a while. Oh, hello. When did this become a horror game all of a sudden? Although there have been some parts to the... Oh, Jesus. You gotta fight the Icar right. Get it right in the middle of the night. Somebody's a fucking creepy weirdo. I don't think this is where Sarah lives. Can't be. Why? Why are they doing the horror game thing? What's the point here? Ugh. Sarah? Why? What does that say? Leave? Okay, alright, I get it. You have fancy lights. Oh.
What the hell?
Oh, good God. Okay. Oh, shit.
You thought I'd be an easy target?
We're being shot at? Wait a minute. Is...
Police, don't shoot! Put the gun down, now!
Right. Then we live happily ever after.
What the fuck?
What do you really want?
For you to realize you're making a huge mistake.
Is it Sarah?
What have you done to her? Talk!
Drop your weapon and get out. I'm counting to 3. 1. 2.
Let's settle this one-on-one!
Oh, I fucked that up. I didn't hit the button in time. Is there a retry?
James, can you hear me?
Oh, no, okay, that determines what happened.
Okay. Cool it now. It's me, Sarah. We're good. Just relax.
Sarah, you are very old.
Sarah, you look like shit.
Yeah, back at ya. You're goddamn lucky I missed. I thought some junkie broke into my house.
I'm sorry, what? Am I hallucinating? Is the stranger not real? Is he part of the Icarate hallucinations?
I'm almost finished stitching you up.
Could you almost finish faster?
Maybe it's a good thing I didn't shoot then, because maybe I would have killed Sarah, like the real
How'd you
Sarah.
find me?
You know
Without
I'm a
knowing.
detective, right?
I didn't think anyone would bother trying to find me.
Ow, 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 ow.
Stay still. Why did you come here?
When we lost contact, I thought he got you.
So that's why you busted in here like a psycho on a hunch?
A little more than a hunch.
Meaning?
I have some questions, too. One, actually. You should be in your first shell. The comfortable and efficient one. What the hell have you gotten yourself into?
Has this been you the whole time?
And you're smoking, too. Someone's fallen into bad company.
Well, with all the
must
shit
have
we've been
through
dealing
half a
with.
century of addiction. It'll drop dead before I get used to it.
You're in your 30s, right?
29.
My bad.
My family thinks I'm away. I got the best synthesizer, remote work equipment. I didn't have to explain myself to anyone. And then fucking James Kara had to waltz in here and ruin everything.
What do you mean?
I'm good at that. So what have you gotten yourself into?
It's a long story and complicated.
Good thing I'm a professional at complicated stories. Talk.
Just give me the short version.
I didn't want to, but I had no choice. I did something sketchy, but otherwise...
It's all right. You can trust me.
Okay.
I didn't shoot you. Although it was an accident that I didn't, quite frankly. I just didn't see the button in
I
time.
rented my body on the black market.
You, the body department liaison.
Oh, look who's holier than fuck.
This is wild, though. Oh, there really are a bunch of mannequins propped up everywhere. I thought that was part of the hallucination. No, she's just weird, okay.
What an eyesore.
Did you say anything?
No, nothing. Lovely sculptures.
Sculptures. Sculptures. That's a polite way of putting it.
What are these figurines?
They're memories. I've read that after an Icarite transplant, especially an illegal one, some can be lost. That one's the most valuable. One night, when the acid rain was bad, Taylor and I hid upstairs, where you came in. And back then, it was just a 2 by 3 foot hole that ended in a wall of rubble. Instead of sitting in the cold with her teeth chattering like any normal person, Taylor started fiddling with the flashlight. And then something flashed in the pile of rubble, so we started digging. And we dug until we unearthed this little Statue of Liberty figurine. It was beaten up, but looked valuable. And we fenced it right away. And we came back here hoping to find more.
Who's Taylor?
Probably sister, friend.
Greatest treasure in this stuff. We found out there used to be a museum here. So we dug more. Day after day, till our hands were bloody. We kept digging. For normal people, portrait of misery, desperation. But for Taylor, we were adventurers on a fucking treasure hunt. We glued, fixed, and sold everything we found. Would you believe we excavated this whole place like a pair of underage slum archaeologists?
The authorities just looked the other way.
They didn't give a shit. It's the slums. We were dirt poor and surrounded by dirt, but we felt rich.
Yeah, I'm sure they had better
least
things to
until
worry about
Taylor
than people
tricked me.
digging through the dirt.
8 years ago, give or take a few days.
Sister?
No. We were in love.
Oh,
I remember exactly when she tricked me, because it was when I turned 21. First subscription. And Taylor paid for it for me. She did it behind my fucking back.
yikes.
That's bad. What am I missing?
After a month, her subscription expired. We were broke, and there was no one to help. She wound up in the bank. And the body went to auction. And that's why I have to get her out. No matter what it takes. You get it now?
No, you were insisting on playing things by the book in the beginning, but clearly you've done a complete 180.
Damn it. Got any ambrosia anywhere? Anything higher octane?
I'll pour us something. Or you can also help yourself to ambrosia in the bedroom.
Okay. Here, have a cup of paint thinner. Alright. I was beginning to wonder there which parts of this everything going on were real and which parts were part of his weird mind fuckery. But Sarah's wrote a will, I see. So who are Max, Peter, and Dario then? Must be family of some kind. Sons, perhaps? This looks like a kid's room. Okay. She also works in the mortality department.
Blood tests. Beginning of the month.
Okay. Oh, Sarah, you've moved. Something else going on now.
Citizens, I assure you we care about the environment.
Wait, was I supposed to listen to that?
Citizens, I assure you we care about the environment as much as we care about the development and availability of Icarite technology. And so, as your president, I promise you this. On Mother Earth Day, April 22nd, 2088, we will reconstruct every plant down to the smallest and make cities bloom again. Not out of town, not in museums, right here on Liberty Island. I give you my word as president. The symbol of America will grow among proud trees. I see the future, and I give you my word. Our future is green.
Okay. Well, how old is that recording?
James, aren't you afraid your memories will eventually fade away?
It's starting to happen already.
Lucky me. Mine don't fade. They haunt me. More literally than I'd like.
You must have some good ones. At least one.
We're at the movies, and Rachel tries to convince me it's a crime flick she's already seen. They were all the same to her. And of course, she's teasing me, and I'm trying to watch the fucking movie. Right now, I'd give anything to be sitting there next to her. I'd focus all my attention on her.
Maybe then you wouldn't remember it. Maybe it's the imperfect moments that create the most precious memories.
This one room, the bedroom, is totally secure.
It's a slum, but I gotta be able to close my eyes sometimes. It's possible to break in there with enough effort, but I'd have time to be awake and ready.
And shoot the shelf above the burglar?
I'd have time to reload and finish the piece of shit.
Fair enough.
In the middle of the room was a bunch of files with names.
Can't you respect anyone else's privacy? I said none of the siblings knew. If something went wrong, I prepared myself for it.
But what's one have to do with the other?
I sorted things out for them and left a will that made it clear I believed Taylor and I would be in heaven at the bank.
Oh, that room? Secure? I walked right in.
Looks like you covered all the bases. Nice work.
Thanks. I try.
So those were siblings that she wrote that will to. Okay.
So how did a slum girl get this job?
Maybe you got yours. I had to work for it.
Points for determination. Must not have been easy for you.
Fortunate combo. I had insomnia and hated wasting my time. I guess that's how I managed to pass all the exams.
Did our department come for Taylor?
Yes.
So why...
Did I join you? Maybe I wanted to take control? Of some sort. I decided I was never gonna be powerless like that again. I'm just a liaison, but I already know when and where they move.
Do you know who it was? Which one of us came for Taylor?
It was hard to resist the temptation to check it out.
Wanna get some revenge?
He was so ordinary. A regular agent. To really get justice, I'd have to get revenge on this whole sick fucking system.
Then how about we get revenge on this whole sick fucking system?
Like that's possible.
It is.
What if it was?
Wait, what kind of bullshit is that? Are you accusing me of something?
Just curious. I hope this isn't a tough question. Sarah, how are Max, Dario, and Peter now?
I wasn't talking...
I saw the name on the cabinets. Did they...
Don't worry, they're all alive and doing pretty well. They rented a legal apartment, floor 40. They have better air than here. Bodies wear out slower.
What are we drinking to?
Well, you're the expert. Sit down and make a toast.
Okay. Let me read this first, though. Okay, whatever. That chair does not look comfortable at all.
Bottoms up. To... past. And now it slips through your fucking fingers like sand.
And to your optimism, your most charming trait.
Seriously, though, I am still a little bit confused as to exactly how we got here. Because when we went to back to that big apartment, there was that glitch with the audio, and then things just started visually going haywire. I'm still questioning how much is real here, but we'll see.
What are you renting the body for?
Surrogate. For some rich broad. A good one, I hope.
Sarah, please tell me it's not Jane Salma. I found her file.
Calm down. I checked her. I got to her. She had a similar case before, and they couldn't prove anything, even with plenty of evidence.
Damn it.
The arrangement came from me. She had the dough, I had the body with the right biological conditions, plus I could cover for her. That's why I know she's not a suspect.
Fair enough. Or fair enough. Wow.
Okay.
I saw the dialogue
Trust
option.
you. At least I'll try.
Much appreciated.
All right. So you rented your body. Where did you get this one? The current model.
Salma said it was recycled.
Aren't they all, though? Technically speaking?
Give one to me.
No. A recycled body? After what I've seen, that's hard to swallow. They must have put someone on ice for you to get it.
No, no, no. Somebody bought a new body, and no one wanted this one.
We could scan the shell and check.
There's no need, really. Let's not.
Are you sure you know what you're doing? You need to see the big picture of what you've gotten yourself into.
James, I have nightmares. Every single fucking night. I see her in them.
Welcome to the club.
Every morning, I wake up from them and Taylor can't. And it haunts me. What if she's trapped there in an endless nightmare?
They're your nightmares, not hers. You're projecting your fears where they don't exist, and you have to deal with them.
James, I have to save her. Fuck!
You're the one that sat there and scratched at it till you broke your nail. I knew that was gonna happen.
You understand?
Fuck's sake, Sarah. We were supposed to be the good guys, remember? You believed they were lines we never cross.
What are you saying?
Maybe you should stop before it's too late.
Yeah? Just let her rot in the bank? After what she gave for me?
After what Taylor did for you, maybe she wouldn't want you to throw away your life. You can start over.
Don't let her
Move on.
sacrifice be for nothing.
Trust me.
Yeah.
At least by the time you turn 100, there's still a chance.
100. If only.
Hey, I piss everyone off. I'm honest. Still, you can count on me.
I've learned a thing or two.
I can handle it.
Wow, listen to James being the mature one for a change. My, how the tables have turned. How the turntables.
What bullshit tips are these? Issues with managing emotions.
Anger management, like a teenager, hair trigger temper.
Oh, bullshit.
You're not helping your case, buddy.
Sarah, we need to start investigating.
Just a minute. Not so fast. One more question. A basic one.
Yeah,
Why don't you tell me why you stormed in here like a lunatic?
I told you. I thought you were in danger.
Based on what? Did something happen when we lost contact?
Mm-hmm. Can you fire up the board here?
No.
I'll do it the old way then. In the meantime, I'll summarize the Red Room for you.
The Red Room?
It's a piece of fucked up history. Better buckle up.
Oh, you're in for quite the story. It involves
I
holograms.
can't believe all this evidence. You were right from the start.
Seriously? What surprises you most?
That's not what I meant. But the murderer was behind everything from the beginning. Did he take over his body?
Strong assumption. We better go one step at a time.
Now? You're going to get skeptical now?
I just want to sort it out.
Okay. Where do we start?
I'm pretty sure the transfer
James,
machine
I
is
managed
a
to
good...
get what was in Green's safe. There were recordings of his synchro tests and a ton of private notes. It's pretty unusual.
Upload.
Oh, cool. Thank you. All right.
So,
Anyways,
transfer
machine.
machine. I can't even get my shit together after 3.
This explains his problems. They were his own doing.
How do you deal with that kind of desynchro?
And how do you deal with it?
I don't know if I'm the best example.
Both died on dates shown on the symbols.
The problem is that Green's date of death was carved long ago.
I learned this was the plan for the next 100 years. Numerous attempts to save what we have in this system.
And our system isn't perfect? At least to them.
It turns out not to be the case. Apparently, every prediction ended in disaster. Okay, let's assume that this was his motive. What's next?
Maybe that's what this
How
is
did
for.
you describe it? That you're losing control of yourself?
Mm-hmm.
It's a kind of consciousness erosion. We'll increase the dose of ambrosia and the amount of synchro tests. Should help.
I need something better.
We don't have anything else yet. I'm working on it.
It's one big joke.
Selma sounds familiar, don't you think?
Shit, I thought she was gonna get herself a synthesizer.
Nope, that's not it. Let's see.
Why didn't we have access to these recordings?
They were in the Red Room.
I'll try to get to them.
Oh, cool. Made some progress there. Some of these I feel like I'm just shooting in the dark.
Oh, haven't heard that before. Good to know you still have feelings for them.
Okay, here we go. Incomplete intrigue.
Lots of familiar faces, but compared to Green, they're small fry.
It's their mouth that spits out lies that millions eat up.
Nope, I need you to stay there. You move over here.
I'm getting used to the big names of the corpses at our feet. What are they doing there? Apart from the obvious.
Together, they worked on how to calm the riots, how to use the Fourth Estate.
Ooh, excuse me.
Who knows
That
if
was
they
a
would
sneeze.
have failed.
Dickheads. You're telling me these are the only people who can deal with the chaos in this city?
Am I? No. But I think that's what Green is trying to tell us.
Do you buy it?
Well, this motherfucker knew corruption and power like no one else.
I still
Really?
don't get that part of the story. When I think that they really use the...
It's... At least the motherfucker's dead.
Fair point.
Everyone like him deserved it.
And that is not the right thing.
There may be no evidence that they made a transfer of consciousness at the time of the incident, but his behavior...
I know, it's damn suspicious. Let's just put it together piece by piece. Okay, whether it was Green's will or someone else was pulling the strings, why did Green have to die?
I see at least three possibilities.
Can you be more specific, Miss Detective?
I'm throwing them in.
Oh. Changing of the guard. Puppet Master. Green Shadow.
Following this lead, Green didn't have to be the only one like that. Once the king is knocked down, the game's usually over.
Someone's getting better at game metaphors.
Except that's not right.
Since the most influential players are more or less dead, their seats are up for grabs. More than 300 years of accumulated power and plotting.
No one else could bear it.
Okay, so I guess it's this
The
then.
whole thing may simply have been about tearing the city apart. Green was the last person who could stop the spreading chaos.
I wonder if his death was a crime of passion, or if it was planned.
There we go.
How much planning does it take to set up something like that?
I
We
don't
figured
know,
it out.
But we need to figure out who's pulling the strings in all of this.
Yeah, who's the guy been talking to us over the earpiece? That's important. That's important. But questions that we will get the answers to in the next episode, because that's going to go ahead and be the end for this one. So as per usual, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, remember to smash that like button, and as always, thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you possibly at another day, definitely at another time, and likely in another video. Okay, goodbye.